God damn it, I hate this software. It is so annoying. Okay, so a review of yesterday, it was a 7 out of 10 day. Now, yesterday, the, the net, so I'm talking all about yesterday. So the night before, I had overtrained. The night before yesterday. I only got 4 hours of sleep because whenever I overtrain, I get insomnia. And even though I took a bunch of edibles to help me sleep, I still only slept 4 hours. I woke up with severe leg pain and exhaustion. And so after work, I decided, let me deal with this problem. So how can I avoid overtraining? I discussed this in other videos, but one, a workout journal, and starting off really light, and then finding where my sweet spot is, and then just adding 1 rep or 10 pounds to each exercise every week, and then gradually build up my endurance and strength. Two, also one of the reasons I overtrain so easily is all I eat is junk food. When I eat healthy, I'm able to train more and avoid overtraining. Like I can work out more, and I have more endurance, and I can work out more and get more gains if I give my body the proper nutrients instead of feeding it inflammatory crap, which damages the body and makes me more fragile. My diet of you know fudge cookies and chocolate wafers is not providing my body the fuel it needs to properly work out. So it's making me not able to work out the way I want to. So I need to start eating healthier. How do I do that? All right, number one, join jujitsu. Now, I'm very competitive, so you put me in a competitive environment, I'm gonna want to succeed as much as possible. I'm a very competitive person, and it's not that like I want to be better than other people, but I want to at least be able to continually beat people who joined after me. So I want to keep up. They inspire me to keep up with my training and to get better over time. And it's healthy, friendly competition. Like I don't get mad if someone's like a genetic freak and they just come in and after a week they're beating guys who've been there for a year. It is what it is. I compete primarily with myself, but if I'm around other people who are continuously improving and who I also want to, sometimes like there's someone who's stronger than me, but if I try and train really hard, then like 1 out of 10 times I can win. And for me, that's a huge thing. Like if the big Russian guy, Vladimir, who's 230 pounds, if I train hard enough, have my nutrition right, I sleep right, do my biohacking right, if I can beat him 1 out of 10 times, when I couldn't beat him all, and I could beat him 1 out of 5 times, if I can do things like that, that really gets me feeling proud and confident. Like, all right, I'm making progress. I'm establishing myself now. And it's also there's the camaraderie. You make friends that way. You surround yourself with friends who are bettering themselves, who are really great people, and who are also engaged in this fun game, this video game of jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is like a video game, but better because it's real, because it's all about moves and counter moves and strategy. And also, there's so many elements to it. You have stats, for example, you know. And speaking of stats, the other thing that I decided was to get a Bluetooth body tape measure, like in order to like get on my app, the measurement of my arms, the measurement of my fat, well, my waist, my waistline, because I have plenty of fat right now. When I used to have 8 pack abs whenever I was single, and even like 2 years ago, I still had abs, but the relationship got worse and worse. I stopped taking care of myself. I ate more junk food because I was stress eating. I wanted to break up with her because she threatened to kill herself. So that really ruined me and ruined my health physically and mentally, and that's where I'm at now, recovering from that. Codependent relationships, do not get involved with them. Do not have a savior complex. You cannot love someone into bettering themselves and into, you know, you can't love someone and save them from themselves. It just doesn't work that way. But anyway, so the boot with the Bluetooth tape measure where it connects to my Fitbit app and his own app and shows me like, all right, this is how big I was today. Let's see if next week I can have slightly bigger arms, slightly smaller waist, slightly broader shoulders, slightly thicker legs, and all that part of the bodybuilding thing. Like I want to engage in bodybuilding, but not so much that I want to compete in bodybuilding or anything. I just want to grow muscle, but also be athletic. Like I want to be dynamic with my movements. Bodybuilders are not athletic because the muscles are all for show. They're not very functional. I want functional muscles. I want to undergo what's called hypertrophy training. Hypertrophy is when your muscles grow bigger. So instead of bodybuilding, I should call it hypertrophy. But if I say hypertrophy, most people won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I'll just say it's bodybuilding. I want my muscles to grow bigger, and if I have constant like measurement of the size of my muscles and the size of my fat, those are my stats for this video game. I want those stats to improve, and if my stats get worse, I'm going to be disappointed. It's all about gamifying life. The more I gamify life, the more I make it like a video game, the better I'm going to do. Because I have ADHD. And jiu-jitsu is great for people with ADHD, I'll tell you what. You really get into a flow state, you focus on it, and really just the exercise helps your brain learn how to adapt to real life better. Another thing is mentor at the local boxing gym. The local boxing gym is run by this financial guy who I know, who I talked to for like 2 hours one time because we really clicked. But yeah, he helps mentor young kids from the channels. Subsidized housing, and a lot of them come from low, poor socioeconomic backgrounds. A lot of them come from broken homes, and kids that would otherwise end up, getting involved with all the drugs in their, area and the channels and all the crime and all that, instead grow up to become police officers and Air Force pilots because they have male role models that tell them like you don't have to stay stuck in the system. You don't have to stay stuck where you're at. Like if you put as much if you put as half as much effort into your education as you do into boxing, then you have all these opportunities available to you, have all these careers available to you. You can do the X, Y, and Z. You can do so many things. You can do something you love for a living that's available to you. Like I did it, and I came from a really poor background. You can do it too. And they take them out to like watch UFC fights and boxing matches, you know, and they really, show them that like someone cares about them and they listen to them and they actually listen, and that's huge and it helps those kids a lot. So I want to start mentoring the local boxing gym, but between jiu-jitsu and mentoring at the local boxing gym, I'll have to find balance because um you know I don't know if I should do both right away or should I start with one and then wait like 3 weeks until I start the other one. Should I start with mentoring and boxing, or should I start with jiu-jitsu? Not sure. Um, but I'll figure that out. Anyway, so this is a review of the day. Anyway, so I figured out a lot of good solutions, and that's great. So that's why it's a 7 out of 10 days, despite the fact that I did binge eat junk food that night. Now, why did I binge eat junk food? Well, one, there was no meat in the house, and I didn't feel like going to Acme to go pick up some meat to go with my sweet potatoes to have a healthy dinner. But it was really just an excuse. And also, another excuse was I only slept 4 hours the night before, and I was worried sometimes overtraining will give me insomnia for 2 days. So I figured, well, if I eat junk food, that'll put me in food coma, and I'm guaranteed 8 hours. And yeah, I got those 8 hours, but I'm pretty sure I could have slept just fine if I eat healthy. But now I have no fucking excuse. I'm not gonna overtrain again. If I eat junk food tonight, this day will be a 3 out of 10 day. So yesterday was a 7 out of 10 day because I made such huge strides forwards in solving my primary problems in life that are preventing me from, performing at my best, which is a bad diet and overtraining. So I figured out how to fix those issues. We got a workout journal, a new workout strategy. Start as late as possible and slowly ramp up until I find my zone of optimal development, but it's called the zone of proximal development. Um, Join jiu-jitsu for motivation, inspiration, and for the fun of it, and for how engaging it is, and how it is better than junk food. Like being great at jiu-jitsu, like you can't just quit a habit. You have to find something. Like if you're gonna quit drinking alcohol, right? What Jordan Peterson said is you have to find something that's better than alcohol. So if I want to quit binge eating junk food, I gotta find something that's more engaging, more pleasurable, more fulfilling, more compelling to me than junk food. Jiu-jitsu, competing in jiu-jitsu and doing well is more compelling, more fun, and more meaningful to me than eating junk food. So jiu-jitsu could replace junk food as a source of pleasure in my life. So could mentoring young men as a form of pleasure, maybe pleasure is the right word, a form of happiness, a, a, something meaningful, something better than junk food. engaging in boxing and then mentoring young kids and wanting to be an example to them that no matter where you are in life, no matter how many times you fucked up, you can still turn it around. I want to be that example for them. I want to give them good advice. I want to come from a place of authority. I don't want to be someone giving out advice when my life's a complete mess. Like, who am I to tell anybody what to do if I can't even get my own life together? So I'll mentor them, and I'll be like, all right, it would be better. I would be happier being a really solid mentor to these kids than just eating junk food. So that's better than eating junk food too. So it's not about just quitting a habit. You got to find something to replace the habit that's better than the habit. You got to find what that is for you. So for some people it's a 12 steps spiritual journey, and for other people it's like you just find something that's better than the addiction if you're not like a full blown addict. Like I don't think I'm a genetically like an addict where like if I eat one cookie I can't stop. It's not that. I stress eat, you know, and it all depends on the quality of my life. If things are going well, it's super easy for me to eat healthy. If things are kind of messed up or I have the bad habit and it's been ingrained in me for a while, it's kind of hard to override, but it's not something where, I need like serious interventional help. At least I hope not. If I have to, I'll get involved with Overeaters Anonymous. That's another potential solution. So I brainstormed a lot of solutions to my problems, and I think I'll be pretty good with fixing these problems. But you'll see if they work or not. Will these solutions work or will they fail? Well, stay tuned and you'll find out. In this journey, I hope by day 100 I will be a completely different person. I will dress better, I will look better, I will feel better, I will speak better. The quality of my videos will be better. I'll actually edit my videos so that they're more entertaining. I actually have a script. I'll actually, use images while describing what I'm talking about. I'll have guests. I'll sit down with other people and interview them. I will do Skype interviews. I will react to other YouTube videos. I will increase the quality of all my videos over time. And I'll create a new channel where I only release high quality content. And on this channel, every single day, I'll make videos about what I'm going through. And it's mostly for me, not so much for the audience, because I'm able to go back and listen to my own videos that remind me of what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to accomplish, and also where I was in the past and how much progress I've made since then. And I continue to have the desire to make each day better than the previous day. So if yesterday was a 7 out of 10, I want today to be an 8 out of 10. How can today be an 8 out of 10 while I eat completely healthy? That'll make it an 8 out of 10. Make it at least an 8 out of 10. And if I take care of other things highly effectively, it could even be a 9 out of 10 day. So I want that to happen. And that's something that also that's better than junk food. So if I provide myself with all these things that are better than binging on junk food, I won't binge on junk food. And before I met Kaylee, I had no problem with junk food. I completely stopped eating junk food. I was eating healthy every single day. It felt absolutely amazing. 24/7, 365. I was super happy, feeling great, feeling like I could just, you know, feeling like I could just fucking dunk basketballs over and over again. I used to be able to dunk, but I felt like I could do anything. I felt I was capable of anything mentally, cognitively, physically. I felt absolutely remarkable. And I was on my way to starting a real career, and then met Kaylee. She completely derailed my life because she became a project, and I tried to save her, and then I tried to leave her, and then she threatened to die if I left her, to kill herself, and yeah, I got out of that, never get into that situation again. But it kind of sucks having lost all that time to a shitty relationship that should have ended after the first year, but I stayed for 4.5 because I didn't have anyone to turn to about that sort of situation. So that sucked. But hopefully I'm building a better support network. I have people I can talk to now, so that's good. Now I just have a few other needs I need to meet in order to perform my best, and I think a social outlet like jujitsu, yoga, boxing, mentoring, things like that will change everything for me. So yeah, yesterday was a 7 out of 10 day. Um, even though I even though I ended the day with fudge cookies and chocolate wafers. I should use props more often. It makes the video more interesting. Um, I'll watch other people's videos who are highly successful and see, like, okay, what makes their content so compelling? And I'll do my research. I'll read books that came out recently about how to start a successful YouTube channel in 2024. I'll read articles. I don't know about these free courses and stuff, and the paid courses. I'll have to do my research. I think most of the paid courses are bullshit because all the information they provide, most of it you can get for free online. The only way a paid course would be worth it is if you get personalized advice on your YouTube channel. A YouTube coach who goes and looks at your YouTube videos and looks at your tags and tells you what you can improve, what you should improve, that'd be worth it. You know, you can pay like $10 a month for them to occasionally check out your YouTube channel and check out your tags and everything else, check out your views, see what you're doing, and give you feedback, something like that. Or maybe more, even like $30 a month would be worth it to have someone to help guide you towards creating a highly successful YouTube channel, um, giving you valuable feedback. That would be great. But anyway, that's it for today. This is day 5. Things keep getting better. I'm hitting some rough patches. I'm hitting some problems, but I'm figuring out the solutions to them. So I can't wait to start making these things happen. I can't wait to look into jiu-jitsu classes around here. I'll probably go back to Wise Fighters, but I'll see if there's other options as well. And yeah, I'll go to the boxing gym. I'll talk to the guy who runs it about mentoring these kids, and I'll order the Bluetooth body tape, and I'll start keeping a workout journal tomorrow when I go back to the gym. Tonight I want to fast because I'm thinking about doing a trip tomorrow. So I want to fast so that I'll be in a better state to experience everything I want to experience. I'm taking a trip to California, so to speak, if you know what I mean. So take care. Have a good one. Hope your self improvement is going well too. If you have a problem, brainstorm solutions. What I do is a Q&A journal. I ask myself questions and then I brainstorm solutions. I look online for solutions. Google the problem and I'll scour the internet looking for potential solutions. I'll make a whole list of solutions. Now I'll pick out the ones that seem most likely to work and then I enact them and then I fix my problems. That's how I cure my social anxiety. That's how I cure my clinical depression. And that's how I'm going to cure my binge eating disorder and my issues with overtraining. Um, and any other problems I have to deal with in the future. I brainstorm solutions and then I enact them. That's how you do it.